Hey buddy, welcome to my channel. I am a jack of all trades and a master of none, but I am on a journey to become master of few ones, and you could also follow along to maybe become master of few things yourself. So today I want to start with the topic of finance a bit, like entrepreneurship, startups. I want to talk about that because have you ever been that person who has been very fascinated with the Shark Tank India pitches and always got mesmerized with the jargons but could not understand what they really mean? Don't worry, because I am also learning about those things, and I'll start to explain to you all about that. So, who is an entrepreneur? Entrepreneur is somebody who could start a business of his own, or some who's not running a family legacy business, who's starting something of his own with own risk. That business could be something pre-existing or something innovative. If it's innovative, it is considered a startup. Why? Because more risk, more ideas, new ideas are involved, so it is considered a startup. Now let's just assume that I am an entrepreneur and I have a business idea in my head. Let's just think of it. I have a startup business idea, maybe something related to Gen Z, clothing related to Gen Z, and mixing maybe silk with it. So that isn't there in my head. So let's just assume that I came up with a startup idea of garments of Gen Z with silk embedded in it in somehow. So I have to figure out all the cost of the business. I have to figure out um, the manufacturing, the raw material, who will do the designing, all of that stuff I have to figure it out. Assuming I have sorted all those things. Now the next step is obviously I have to make a rough estimate of how much cost it will be taken in consideration if I have to start this business, how much I have to invest. Let's just assume that it came out to be around 5 crore of rupees. Now obviously I do not have 5 crore of rupees. Wrong. I have 5 crore of rupees, but hypothetically let's just assume that I do not have 5 crore. And what will be my next step? Because I have to start business. My next step would be reaching out to the immediate family, friends. Like, I have some funds of my own, but I 5 crore is a huge amount, so I need a lot of funds too. So I'll be reaching out to my friends, families, somebody who was inspired by my idea and is willing to invest in that idea too. And let us assume that two of my friends have agreed to invest in my startup. So now I am a promoter. I become a promoter because I am promoting my idea to them, and they who have decided to join and bring in the money, they are the co-founders, because they are investing the money, and also they are not just taking a blind bet on me, they are actually interested in working with me, so they become my co-founder. Now the money which is accumulated by my friends or families or my savings, obviously I'm not reaching out to bank, because why would bank give loan to somebody who they cannot trust, because I don't have any pre-existing business or startup, so I'm starting everything on my own. So bank would not take a bet on me, but my friends could do, my family could do. And now my friends and family have poured in the money, we have created the pool of money, they become the co-founders, I become the founders. Obviously I have to give something to them in return. I'll be giving them the shares of my company, and I'll be keeping the maximum shares because I am the promoter, and I'll be dividing the shares to them. So let's just assume we divided shares in a way like 55% is with me, 15% is with somebody else, and 15% is with other person. Now how much this is coming out to be? 55 plus 15, 30, 55, 80, 85. So 15% of the share is still left. Now we keep this 15% of the share as it is, like we'll be using that in the future, but right now we are not using. So what happened here is we generated a seed round. Why this is called a seed round? Because the business idea is the business is so fresh, the idea is just sprouting, so we need money for that. Now for that becomes your seed round. This particular round becomes your seed round, and these investors become your angel investors. Your co-founders becomes your angel investors because they came as an angel in your life. As the word suggests, it's very much self-explanatory, because nobody wants to take a bet, but these guys are pouring in the money and working with you, so they are obviously the angels. So angel investors. Now the value of the share which you guys would be deciding hypothetically, this is a very vague value. You could decide it 1 rupee, 2 rupee, 5 rupee, 10 rupee, 20 rupee, anything you could decide. This value is called face value. The value of share which gets decided when the company is being formed is called face value. And the money which came from my co-founders is now directly going into the company bank account. It is not going in my personal bank account, it goes into the company bank account. When it goes into the company bank account, it becomes the seed fund. So let's keep this till here right now. We'll talk about more how the journey goes ahead. We'll talk about that in the next upcoming videos, and I'll be covering multiple topics. It's not gonna be just finance or startups, it's gonna be everything. Like in the start of the video I told you I am jack of all trades, so I'll be covering bits of everything. And if you found this video connecting, if you anyway connected with my thoughts, with my presentation, with my skills, so you could hit the subscribe button for more videos to come in the future. You could also like the video, you could comment on the video, you could share it with any of your friends, family, which you think is the ideal candidate for this video. You can share that, and please do whatever you feel like doing. So I would take a leave now. Bye, have a great day. Tata.